This is hooking up is just about like the regular zipper. We do need to take a little more extra care on making sure the safety chains are snug. When you're backing up, the safety chains is what holds you in the bucket. The bucket's clamps, they help, but they can slip. So you need to make sure you have the safety chains. The other thing is you're often going to need a bucket stop in here to block the bucket back, because with a backhoe, it's a smaller bucket. It may impact either the fuel tank or the radiator on the other side. To make sure that the chains are good and snug on here to keep things tight, and then also the bucket stops are where they need to be. So we'll just pin this small bucket so we're cinched up pretty tight. Drop the pin in, and then that's hooked up. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to start the machine, and we're going to retract the kickstand. He's going to lift the back end of the machine up a little bit so we have a little room there. We're going to come up to the front end of the machine. We're going to make sure our steering is locked in, because we want to steer it as it comes off the trailer so it doesn't try to flip sideways or anything on it. We're locking it down. We're going to push that button, and then those will start to drop. If they don't drop all the way, that means we need to adjust the steering a little bit until they line up. And you'll want to make sure that that happens on both sides. Okay, so with this everything locked in, then we're ready to back them off the trailer. Going to unlock the wheels, and then he can back around and the wheels will caster, and he'll be able to maneuver to get to the cut site. Once we're at the cut site, we'll lock back in and do steering. Then we're going to lock our wheels back in, and then you'd normally lower in and cut. We're not going to cut right in this area, but we'll show you how we're going to do the steering. Okay, so now we're locked in, and so then I'll have him start moving forward and I will steer him. While we're in the cut and I'm steering him, he doesn't need to have his hands on the wheels at all. All he does is push the machine. Okay, so here we're just gonna lower the kickstand and set it on the trailer. So we'll lower the kickstand, we're gonna then chain it to the front of the machine, and then we're gonna back out. Make sure we're chained down as we're trying to back away so that it doesn't roll backwards on us when we're unloading or unhooking from the backhoe. And we're going to disconnect our power from the loader, and we'll be disconnected at that point.